Good morning and welcome to class. Today we are going to be doing a short sequence to help with period pain, cramps, all that menstrual fun stuff. So throw on something comfy and let's get started. So we're just going to start here on our mat in a nice easy seat. As you can see, I am wearing the most comfortable clothing that I own. And we're just going to try and relieve some of that pain, some of the tightness, uncomfortable, everything that you might be going through right now. So take a seat, cross the legs. If this is not comfortable for you, you're already feeling some discomfort, some pain, throw a pillow under your sit bones. You can also start lying down if that's really where you need to be today. We're just going to start here with some gentle breathing, so we'll close the eyes. Place the hands on top of the knees. Take a big roll of the shoulders and slide them down the back. If you happen to be lying down, you can still follow along here. And we'll start to deepen the breath, breathing in through the nose, filling the lungs, filling the belly. And exhaling completely, breathing out through the nose if you can. Breathing nice and deeply here. Take a moment to soften the face, the shoulders, the hips. Allow yourself to settle in on your mat. Maybe taking a moment of gratitude for carving out this short time today. Doing something for yourself. Still breathing deeply here. Pushing away any outward thoughts if you can. We'll slowly start to take a couple of circles with the neck. So moving nice and slow. Just starting with something that's going to feel good for us today, maybe going the other direction. And coming back to center. If you are lying down, come up and meet us in a seat here as we start to add a little bit of gentle movement. So keeping the hands on the knees, this time sort of grabbing on a little bit. Take a big inhale, push the chest forward, lift the gaze. And then as you exhale, start to pull the belly button toward the spine. So we're just doing a sort of seated cat-cow to start out today. Inhale to open up that chest, drop the shoulders down the back. And exhale, pull the belly button to the spine, curve the back, separate the shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more this way. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Good. Come back to neutral. You can keep the eyes closed if that feels comfortable for you, or you can open them here. Still hands on top of the knees. We'll take some gentle circles. Legs. So we're just starting to get some movement through that low back here. And just as we are doing these gentle flows, notice how they're feeling. Notice if they're creating any release for you at all. Any relief from back pain, from cramps, whatever it might be that you're suffering from today. Making sure to go both directions here. If you find a spot that feels extra good, you can linger there. Just finding that movement that calls to you today. Good. Coming back to center. We'll take a big inhale. Sweep those arms all the way to the sky. As you exhale, we'll take a twist. So taking that left hand to the right knee, right hand lands behind you. Be gentle with yourself here. This is our first twist, and we're not particularly warm yet today. So not trying to push too deep, just starting to create a little space. Inhale, come back to center, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist to the left, bringing the right hand to the left knee. Left hand lands behind you. Inhale, come back to center, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands forward, let the chest come down. Don't worry about getting deep here. Pardon the fact that I'm sitting on some rocks. But just let that chest come down a little bit, nothing crazy. Just starting to get a gentle stretch. As you're taking your next inhale, let the chin tuck in. And start to roll that spine open nice and slow, coming all the way back up to seated. Take the hands behind you, and we're going to flip the legs here. So whichever leg you had closest to you before, we'll just switch them. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, pour that chest forward one more time here. So just switching which leg we feel that stretch. Then on that next inhale, tuck the chin, roll that spine all the way back. Nice. Take a big inhale. Reach those arms up. Bring the hands down to heart center. Good. We're going to take the bottom of the feet together here. Pardon my jumper here. It likes to bunch up. So feet are together. Sit nice and tall. Tuck that tailbone under. Big inhale here. Nice exhale. And we'll just let the knees bounce a little bit here. So we're just trying to create space through the hips. So it might not be exactly where you're feeling tight today, but it's still going to create a little relief through the low back. Maybe take a moment, let the knees rest, to massage the feet. Just something that's going to take the focus away from any discomfort that you're having. You can close your eyes here. Let yourself enjoy this moment for you. Good. And then we're going to swing the legs around, coming to table. And then I want you to keep the knees tucked under the hips. So keep them together, and we're going to come back into a child's pose. So let the hips sink all the way back. Reach the arms forward. Let the forehead come down. And take a couple of moments just to enjoy being in this space. This practice is not about strength or flexibility. It is solely about creating comfort, creating relief, and feeling good. So just let yourself relax here. Don't worry about walking your hands forward or stretching at all. We just want to find a space where we can let the body rest, where it can feel good. Keeping the knees together allows us to place a little pressure on the low belly. It's also going to create a curve through the spine, which should add a little relief to the low back versus having our knees wide in a child's pose. We tend to let the belly drop in that way, and it can cause a little bit of discomfort through the back. So we're taking a more restful pose here. Take a nice deep breath. Let it out through the mouth. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. As you inhale, we'll shift the weight forward. We're going to come down to the belly. So center yourself on your yoga mat. Lower right down. Place the hands under the shoulders. Push the chest up. Let the shoulders slide down the back. So coming into seal pose. If you find this is too much for you, at your current state, you can come down onto the forearms as well. Just focus here on pushing that belly down toward the floor. Lengthen the spine. Open the chest. Take a moment, soften the face. You can close the eyes if that's comfortable. You can do this whole practice with your eyes closed if that feels good for you today. There's nothing to see. And just follow my voice. And at the end of the day, just do what feels good for you. And take another breath here. Deep inhale. Fill that belly. Push it toward the floor. Exhale through the mouth. Good. Let the belly come down. Bring the hands under the shoulders. We'll push up. Let those hips land, and we're going to swing the legs all the way around and come onto the back. This is not a very long practice today. We are just aiming to create comfort. So coming all the way down onto your mat. Bring the knees up to the chest. Give them a nice big squeeze. Maybe placing the hands on the knees and guiding them in circles. Just giving your back a gentle massage here. You can close the eyes here, gaze up at the ceiling or the sky, whatever you've got above you today. Make sure you go in both directions with those circles. And then we're going to take a little twist here. So we're going to let both knees fall to the left side. And then take that right arm out to the right, gazing past the right fingertips here. Breathe into that twist. Feel it through the spine, through the low back, even a little bit of a stretch through the belly here. If it's any comfort at all, I am suffering with you today. This is not a scheduled class. I'm doing it because I also need it. So just know that you're not alone. Coming back to center, bring the knees in, give them a squeeze. And then let them fall to the right. Take that left arm out to the side, twisting, gazing past left fingertips. One big breath here. Good. Coming back to center. We're going to come into a gentle plow pose. It's not comfortable for you. You can stay in wind relieving pose, just pulling those knees into the chest. If you'd like to come into plow, bring the hands down. You can start to place them under the bum or the hips as we lift. So we're going to kick those legs up to the sky and then use the hands under the hips to hold them here. This is just going to reverse the flow. It also gives us a little compression through the belly and a stretch through that low back. So bringing your feet towards the floor as much as you are able here. Just be mindful of your balance. Move slow. Again, we are not going for flexibility or strength, so no need to push yourself too hard. Just wherever you start to feel that stretch through the low back. Good. And we'll gently, nice and slow, use those hands, roll the hips down to the earth, and then bring the knees in for one last squeeze. And then take the legs long, reach the arms above the head, one last big body, full body stretch. As you exhale, let the feet fall open, beside the hips, palms facing up. We'll come into a nice gentle shavasana here. Tuck the shoulder blades under the back, tuck the chin slightly. Close the eyes. Let the shoulders and hips feel heavy. Take a moment to relax the jaw, soften the space between the eyebrows. Part the lips. Notice if you're feeling tension or if you're flexing anywhere in the body. And send your breath to that space. And allowing any of that tension or flexion to flow out with the breath. We'll take 3 deep breaths together here. So nice big inhale, fill the lungs, fill the belly. And then exhale through the mouth. 2 more, big inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Last one. And exhale. Good. Let that breath return to normal. I invite you to stay in the Shavasana pose for as long as you like. Thank you for flowing with me today. I hope that this brought you some relief and some comfort. We'll bring the hands to your third eye. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.